Hello world, welcome to this video. This is Tina from TinaHills.com, and today I'm speaking about the natal. If you have your natal Mercury in Aries, then this is your video. Okay, so I will keep them short and sweet. So let's first understand what is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, is a planet of how we express ourselves. Okay, now it rules Gemini, it rules Virgo. Now, if you have your natal Mercury in Aries, what does that mean? That means you're very quick thinking because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and its energy is very quick. It's a fire sign, it's masculine, and it's all about being the trailblazer, starting something new, having new adventures, understanding new ideas, and starting new things. So, Mercury in Aries people will always like to start new things, even if they don't complete it. So, completion is not one of their strong points. So, that's something they've got to work it out. Okay. Now, Aries also is about okay, so Mercury in Aries people understand visual content much better than written content. Why is that? Because Aries rules the head and everything visual. So they learn, if your child's a Mercury, natal Mercury is in Aries, then she or he will learn much better with images, with video learning, anything that is visual. Okay. And very quick in their discussions or debates. Sometimes they can get angry. They do get angry pretty quickly. So this is something they've got to work with and they've got to balance. But if they have, say, a good supportive conjunction with Venus or Jupiter or even Saturn, then they tend to keep this fiery side of Aries down. Okay, it's tempered down. But they're great at expressing themselves visually, looking at the world through the fractalization of the world, because that's what they truly understand. And they understand starting new things. So they do not like routine and boredom. So if your kid's not responding to conventional education or schooling, then it's time to try something else, something that's more visual, something that has a quicker tempo. So the rhythm of Aries is quick paced, it's not slow. So Mercury in Aries finds this fiery, very quick paced expression. They can be great at debating, and they like to put their point across, and they don't like to hear criticism because Aries is, after all, the sign of the leader. And Mercury in Aries has this tempestuous quality that they like to just burn down their enemies, whoever's out there talking back to them and telling them, okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. Because they come up with these crazy ideas. Sometimes it's crazy for a lot of other people to digest, but Mercury in Aries has a vision. They're visionaries. They are uh, not methodical, but if they like something with true passion, then they really get into it. Okay, they really get into it. They'll research it, they'll study, they'll work it out, and they'll figure it out because that's what they like to do. But they don't do well with routine. If their parents just put them in, say, piano school or soccer school, they don't like routine like that. It's something that they have to want to do, and want to do really passionately. And this doesn't happen easily, does it? It takes time. It takes time for us to move from one activity to the other and then figure out what's really working, right? So for Mercury in Aries, you've got to let them wander a bit. You've got to let them venture into new things, venture into new territories, because that's what they truly like, to discover what lies out there. Because in Aries, the soul has this impulse to live, to it's the first sign of the zodiac. So it's through that sign that the soul has come into being in the samsara, and the soul now wants to experience, the social media content of quick short videos, visual content. That's really Mercury in Aries. really that energy. Maybe so much so because Mark Zuckerberg has this placement, Mercury in Aries. So that's something interesting because all this quick connection, Mercury is also how we communicate, how we uh, link ourselves up to one another. Okay, so this is such a Mercury in Aries, the social media videos, quick information which is concise, which is abbreviated and then put out there. But if you have your Mercury in Aries, don't give into rage, don't give into anger all the time or even violence, because if you have some hard aspects to Mars, Pluto, then Mercury in Aries can be volatile. It's best to think before you speak, although that probably never happened. That will probably never happen because you do things impulsively. Everything is about you gaining new experience, even your communication. You can be blunt to a fault, and sometimes you may come across as abrasive, like, okay, what was that, acrid, harsh. Okay, but you think that, okay, I'm telling the truth, I'm speaking the truth, so what? But everybody can't handle that, right? So you've got to think before you speak. You've got to learn to gather, center yourself more, because Aries energy can be pretty scattered. Okay, and the impulse to just move can be destructive. So Mercury may not have, unless of course it's having supporting aspects with other planets, it will not be able to truly communicate what it wants to. Okay, so that's something to really think about. If you have Mercury in Aries, breath work, as soon as you're getting angry, start breathing, watching your breath. That's probably one of the best ways you can deal with Mercury in Aries. Or start seeing something visual, something like visualizing deep space. Okay, because you have this tremendous visual power to experience the reality with. Okay, so that was a bit about Mercury in Aries. Hope you liked that video. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com signing off.